What's for supper, you ask? Well, I've got just the thing for you. Welcome back to Diener's Diner. We're going to start off by some romaine leaves. I've got them nice washed off. We've got some miniature cucumbers already cut up. We're going to cut up those radishes. I got a zucchini and a sweet bell pepper. We're going to add some mozzarella slices. Got some pork chops, seasons, going to go in the frying pan. I've chopped up some russet potatoes into French fries. We're going to bake these in the oven. I soaked these for 10 minutes in cold water. I've got them drying off here, the other half. We're going to get these dried up. Then we're going to season them, put some olive oil on it. And we're going to season it with salt, pepper, some seasoning spices, and some garlic and onion powder. All right, we went and cut up our greens. We're going to add a layer of red radishes, and we will add some yellow peppers. Add a few miniature cucumber wheels. Let's add some washed but not peeled zucchini strips. Let's add a few slices of fresh mozzarella. Cut it up and put it on top. Let's make a simple vinegar and oil dressing. We're going to use about a half of a cup of olive oil and a fourth of a cup of balsamic vinegar, a fourth of a cup of agave, about a teaspoon to a tablespoon, however you like, of some minced garlic, and I'm going to add some salt and pepper and maybe some Italian seasoning. Let's get that balsamic vinegar going. Let's add in that balsamic vinegar. All right, let's get that agave in. Looks like I'm going to have to get a different container. I'm going to add about a forkful of the minced garlic. You can see the garlic floating in there. I went ahead and added the salt and pepper. I'm going to shake this up, and then we're going to put it in this bottle here. And we've got it in the container. Okay, I've got my potatoes all dried off. We're going to add about 2 tablespoons of the olive oil. All right, and just pour that oil on top. Add some seasoning. I've got some salt we're going to sprinkle on there. We are going to shake this up a bit. And I've got some onion powder. It's got a really good smell to it. We're just going to throw that in. And some seasoning salt. And let's just get that all stirred up. Get all that oil and the seasonings on there. We're going to put this on a tray, and we're going to put it in the oven for on 400. And I don't know, I got to look at the recipe, see how long we really want to cook that. So you're going to want to go ahead and preheat your oven to 425. You're going to bake these in the oven for 20 minutes, and you're going to turn them about in 10 minutes into the cooking. The reason that we soaked the fries prior to seasoning and oiling was to make them crispy on the outside and crispy on the inside, not soggy. You also want to layer them in a single layer so that they're not piled on top of one another, and that way they're all going to cook more evenly. Put those oven baked fries inside your oven and let cook. After 10 minutes, you want to turn them and cook them for another 10 minutes. While my fries are in the oven, I'm going to get my pan ready. I went ahead and got my cast iron pan out. We're going to turn this on high, and we're going to get this nice and hot, and then we're going to add about a teaspoon of oil to this. All right, we've got our oil in there. We're going to get that spread around and get that nice and shimmery before we add our pork chops. All right, let's add those pork chops. These are rather thin. We're going to sear these for 2 minutes on each side. And then we're going to put the cover on them and let them finish cooking. All right, it's been 2 minutes. Let's give it a flip. Okay, we got 2 minutes on each side. I'm going to flip them one more time and add the cover. And we're going to turn that heat right off. And they're just going to continue cooking in that heat, in that nice cast iron pan. Don't forget to flip those fries. Put them back in for another 10 minutes. When I removed the cover of the pork chops, I found that had quite a bit of liquid, so I added some cornstarch in there with some water, cold water, and got that nice and hot. Added the cornstarch water in and got myself a gravy. French fries got nice and crispy. I did cook them longer than 20 minutes, probably about a half hour. We'll get this served up. Dinner is served. Hope you enjoy this meal. Thanks for watching.